Hey guys, so where the heck are we off to? Now, haven't been filming a lot this week because I've had 6 days to do like 2 or 3 weeks worth of stuff to the van, so been a bit crazy, but we've finally got there. So today's Sunday, and yeah, we're headed down this dirt road, which by the time this comes out, it'll already be over, maybe. I don't know, we'll see how we're going with the editing, but it's Finke week. Well, today's Sunday, week before the race, but yeah, spent all this week just cranking into the van. Alright guys, so this is part 2, so back in Alice Springs. Got a bit done off camera because kind of really needed to get it done, but then kind of didn't have the time today. Today's Monday. We got back in Alice Springs last night, but yeah, we just didn't end up staying at a caravan park. We just free camped it out of town, so it's like $40 for one night for the caravan park. So it's like, nah, stuff that. But so we had it sorted. A young fella had a porta cot taken up in that space there. It was just taking up the whole space right through there. So we just ended up getting some wood panels, cut it, so we can fit his bed in there like that. Now we do have a plan with the main bed. Now east-west isn't working for us, so we're going to end up swinging it north-south, and then the bed will come up into this space. So we're going to keep that storage. There'll end up being more storage in here with the corner of the mattress taken off. So Shane will sleep on that side, being a bit shorter. And then, yeah, just bedside table on either side for charging our phones. But it's, yeah, definitely still a mess. But end up getting, so we chopped away the bench. So the sink used to be on this side, but because we're putting the fridge in, we end up having to move the sink to the other side, and that'll work fine in there for now. Just have to skewer it. But so yeah, 110 litre fridge, it'll do for us. We've still got the chest fridge we can use as a freezer for bigger trips, and the drawer fridge. But yeah, on the way back, not sure if you can see daylight through there. You're not meant to see daylight through there. Now I'll put in some. Yeah, I'll put in some photos just up here. What happened? What that looks like. But yeah, we end up getting a blowout. About 100 k's before Alice Springs. Just chunk of rubber just flew up and grabbed the plastic, and yeah, old brittle plastic. So we'll change it out for probably some galvanised wheel arch covers, but for now we'll just fix it up and get everything else sorted, because including today's day 1, I've got 5 more days after today to have everything done. We're going away for Finke, so it's going to be interesting. Lots to do. Electrical to go in, water tanks to get installed. Yeah, just watch this space. Well, air down. Car's all ready. Caravan's all ready. It's recovery trucks is a must. I've been caught out once before, so yeah. Well, get this show on the road. Alright, so we don't mind the nappies, they're just in there because there's space. Now we end up getting the sink plumbed in, so goes in down back of the microwave. Daylight behind there. Not quite how sure how well we can see that. Well, and it took advantage of the vent that was there. Now, finding more and more water damage the more we kept getting into this van, which isn't really such an issue. It's aluminium frame, so that water damage is just that really small thin plywood, so that's not an issue. But so Anderson plug lead coming in, with the water going out, and then Starlink coming up and to the modem just there. So yeah, Anderson plug coming into the MPPT there, and we've got batteries underneath the bed. What we ended up doing, so we never ended up needing to cut the corner of the bed at all. So by the time we swung the bed around, mattress just hits. Alright, and we had planned to put a door here, but time-wise just got away from us. So TV installed, and that runs down and into the battery underneath the bed. Switch there for the water pump. Alright, so USB points down the side, and these are only temporary solutions for now, but just so we can charge our phone at night. Now they run off the battery. So storage, we do have storage under the bed, but as we don't have gas struts at the moment, so it's just too hard to kind of lift up that all the time. But up under here, just food storage. Right, that's easy to get to. Just a couple of appliances we're going to be testing while we're here, but haven't opened the box yet. But we end up going for a shower base from Finch Kings. Kids' beds are shambles at the moment. That does all get packed away. Yeah. Working microwave. Sink is plumbed up waste-wise. Inlet never had time to do. Just run around like a headless chook. But got the young fella's bed. Works a treat. He likes it. We've got diesel heater. I've got vent here. That was a secondary vent there, but we end up having to... There's an original space for that one, but we end up having to move it. So that's just a hole at the moment to let a bit of the air flow out. Controller there. And a smaller vent on that side just for the kids' side. The bigger vents on that side just to try and pump the heat down towards the bed end. Have had to order some new vents and ducting to try and maybe just bring it up in here or even down the side of the bed. So yeah, end up getting rid of the awning that came with it because it just was not working at all. Broken legs, no ropes. So we've gone back for the XTM 2.5 that we had on the trailer. Diesel heater, fuel tank. There's the solar panel. We end up salvaging the solar panels that were on the trailer. So we've got one front and one back, and they just solar line runs along the top of the van. We'll get around to there in a sec, but just for now I've got the inverter in the Jeep running the Starlink. Trying to salvage that. So yeah, got the apprentice on the camera at the moment, but it's keeping him quiet, so I'll have a look at some more stuff. Yeah, 250, I think it is, foldable Kings panel. We bought that for the trailer. I think we didn't use it really once or twice, but it seems to be pumping in pretty good at the moment. So Starlink set up now. I don't know where you can see it. That's that hole. So that was a vent. Now we just got some marine hatches. So I just bang one on there for now, but Anderson plug comes out and wastewater comes out of there. Now I was hoping to get the hot water system plumbed in, but it doesn't fit. So we'll just have to bucket it for now, but Starlink, shower, awning. I'm going to go through that because there's a previous video on that and it's been done to death. Yeah, this is only temporary. So at the moment, under here, we've got 2 water tanks on this side, were the ones on the trailer, and then we've got the old water tank that came with it. And that water tank's not real good, so that's going to have to go. But then I just got the feeding into the pump. So the pump under there feeds into the blue hose, and the blue hose feeds up into the gas hot water. Switch inside for the water pump, turn it on. It's pretty simple. No gas inside, no gas lines. Alright, so this is the only gas point. We haven't figured out a spot for the gas yet, so we'll have to figure that one out. But young folks trying to help me, I think. But breathers, these are only in a sort of temporary location. I couldn't find anywhere else really to put them that wasn't really going to get damaged. But so inlet for the main tank, and then got an inlet for the other 2 tanks. Now they are on an isolation valve, so sort of like these. So basically water going into the tank, and then you shut the valve off. Done. Easy access here. There was a water fill point here, but it went through the wall, down the floor, and then here, up and in and under. And it just didn't really work. But yeah, so we'll carry on. But another solar panel, as I said, yeah, runs to the back there, up and under. It's basic. By the time we did the battery system and got the water tanks installed and solar panels and awning and Shanae trying to figure out inside the van bits and pieces of storage and stuff like that, and trying to get all this done. It's a 2 to 3 week ordeal to get done in 5-6 days, but we end up swapping out the luckily the trailer tyres are the exact right stud pattern for this Caravan, so yeah, we swapped them over and we've got pretty much brand new tyres. So 20 litre water jerry cans, as we're going to go into town. We're going to go into town most days anyway, so I've got commitments in town and fill up some water, and we're only 75-80 k's out of town, so it's not that bad. And a bit more food shopping during the week. And, oh, flies. Should have flies. But yeah, well, that's where we're at the moment. We'll carry on from here and sit back and. That is where the track comes up and over, and then it just follows along just here. Yeah, new restrictions from a couple of years ago have to be at least 30 metres back now. It was 50 a couple of years ago, but we close enough but far enough at the same time. See, I don't know how well you can see that. So that's the track just there. Alright. So by the time you come to camp, it's yeah, far enough but close enough. Leave us here. We'll catch back up and see where we're at.